Long ago there lived a little insect that dreamed they could fly. They dreamed of somewhere they could live forever, in peace and harmony. A place of total stillness and balance, where islands joined hands with the clouds. And one day, the insect's dream was answered by light. The light descended upon the home of this insect, and the light grew and grew and grew until it was blinding, and the insect's dream came true, true, true. But as the light rose, so did its partner too. Darkness rose too, and what a good thing that it did, or we would all be blinded forever. But the light was bright, and the dark was as deep as the light was bright. And so they began to challenge each other in strength. But as they danced over the water, it became apparent to the insect that the light and the dark were moving so fast and fighting so fiercely that they had begun to whirl around each other like a hurricane. And as they spun and spun and spun, the light and dark became blurrier and blurrier and blurrier, until they formed something that wasn't quite light or dark at all. At this point, the insect began to become frustrated by the whole ordeal. It called out to its friend the bird, and the bird called out to its friend the snake, and the snake called out to its friend the monkey, and the monkey called out to all its friends, and so on and so on and so on, until everything that was alive knew about this terrible fight happening way above them. And they talked and talked and talked and got angrier and angrier and angrier, until they finally shouted up at the light and the dark and raised their fists and demanded that the light and the dark stop fighting at once. It took a little convincing, but as soon as the light and the dark stopped fighting and saw how angry they made everyone below them, they relented and went back into their homes. But then nobody could see, and everything was quiet for far too long. But then the small insect remembered how everything had started in the first place. They had dreamt it all. So they closed their eyes and stopped trying to see. And they dreamt of that terrible whirlwind in the sky. Then they opened their eyes again. And this time,